Hey guys, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It is Thursday. I cannot believe it's Thursday already. It has been a fast week. I'm excited to be home because not only am I tired, but I also am just really hungry. Like today, I am just super excited to have my dinner. So I want to show you guys how simple it is to cook at your home. Fast, easy, delicious recipe. So guys, if you love pesto, I would love to know it. Put in the comments, love pesto. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to use pesto, but I'm going to take my margarita chicken and just put a twist to it. I'm going to add some pesto sauce. So what I've done so far before you guys jumped on is I took my chicken breast and I cut them in thinner slices. So I've got thin chicken breast. I put some butter in this skillet and I seasoned the chicken breast with salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. You'll see there's 3 pieces on this end that's got more Italian because I'm an Italian fan. Ricky, he's all right, but I love Italian. So I seasoned with salt, pepper, and Italian, and I just cooked that chicken until it was done. I mean, there might be just a little bit of extra time it can go in the oven because I do have my oven on 350. So we're now going to cook some tomatoes. I need to put a little bit extra butter in there. Hang on, let me grab a little butter. Now, you actually don't have to put this in the oven if you don't want to, but I'm going to because I'm going to put some cheese on top of it, and it's going to be delicious. I have no idea why that's pretty bad. I need to sharpen that knife. I can't even cut paper with that knife. What in the world? Okay, let me just do it this way. What in the world? I got to sharpen that knife. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of butter to my skillet. I'm using the same skillet I just cooked the chicken in. And we're going to add some tomatoes. I've got some cherry tomatoes. I just cut them in half. And we're going to use that same skillet that I had the salt, the pepper, and the Italian from that chicken. We're just going to add in the tomatoes. Now, I do want to cook it down on lower heat because we're going to cook this until the tomatoes start to pop open. When they start to pop open, they are ready for the topping. Is somebody walking in my house? Frankie, don't jump on the door. You scared me. I thought somebody walked in the house. Lord of mercy. Okay, so we've got the tomato in the skillet. The next thing I'm going to add to the tomatoes is some garlic. Now, you don't have to use fresh garlic if you don't want to. As a matter of fact, you don't have to have any garlic, but I love a good garlic seasoning. So we're going to add some fresh garlic over here to these tomatoes. And then what we're going to do while these tomatoes are cooking is we're going to add just a thin layer if you want. If you want a thicker layer, you can do a thicker layer. But we're going to add a layer of pesto sauce to our chicken. Let me stir up these tomatoes. Can y'all see that okay? I'm going to stir up these tomatoes and ooh, my goodness, that garlic smells fantastic. And we're just going to cook these tomatoes until they start to pop open. They will pop open when they're done. And look, if I decide this is not enough tomatoes, I've got some more tomatoes over there on my counter and I can add some more. Oh my gosh, this smells heavenly already. Okay, so I'm going to move this chicken over here to the side, and we're going to add just a thin layer of pesto. Can you guys see that okay? So what is pesto? I love pesto. It's so yummy. It's basil, and it's oil, and it's pine nuts, and I love pesto. So what I wanted to do was add a thin layer of pesto over the chicken. Yep, over the chicken. Oh, this will be so good. Now, you can do it thick if you want to. He loves to try different things. Ricky likes pesto, but not like I do. Like, I love pesto, and I love Italian seasoning. So, you'll see I've got more Italian seasoning on my pieces of chicken. I don't know, this end of the skillet, or this end of the baking dish is for me. And then I'm going to put a thin layer of pesto on Ricky's chicken, and he loves a whole lot of tomatoes. So, we're going to half and half. I'm going to do some more pesto on my side and more tomatoes on his side. All right, so just a thin layer of pesto. And then we've got some mozzarella cheese. Now, you can put the mozzarella cheese over the tomatoes or over the pesto. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be so yummy. And I've got my oven on 350, and we're just going to add this to the oven long enough for that cheese to melt because everything is cooked. The chicken is cooked. The tomatoes are looking so yummy. And again, the tomatoes, we're just sauteing them in this skillet with a little bit of garlic. I couldn't even remember. With a little bit of garlic. Okay, these tomatoes are looking fantastic. So I'm going to carefully move them over here to my chicken. And you can just pour it over. You can toss it on. It doesn't matter. But just make sure you got some tomatoes in your dish. Now, when we serve this, we're going to use a spatula so we can get all of the goodness and not drop it all inside our baking sheet. Ooh, guys, this smells so yummy. If this looks delicious to you, give me some hearts and share this video. Guys, if you're new to my page, I would love to help you get started by changing very simple habits that will create amazing health changes for your future. I have been eating this way for 5 years. I also drink my ketones every single day. It makes living so easy when you don't have to spend all of your day stressing about food. Like, I just keep things super simple and delicious. Now look at that. I mean, guys, that looks yummy. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of mozzarella cheese. And if I need more, I can add more, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of cheese over each piece, or the whole dish, it doesn't matter. And I've got my oven on 350. If you want those getting started tips, guys, put getting started in the comments. And I would love to send you just some simple tips. If you've never gotten them before, they're gonna look like, seriously, Amy, that's it? Yes, that's it. It's not hard. You just have to focus on what you want to focus on. And my focus is always health. Now, I drink my ketones every single day because they truly are amazing. They make me feel like Superwoman. I have all the appetite control you can imagine. I have got so much energy, so much focus. It just makes living so much easier when you have a tool that actually does what it says it's going to do. So if you're interested in my getting started tips, put getting started in the comments. And there will be a quick video in there also about those amazing drinks. Absolutely not required for success, but if you are interested and you're like me, like you need the extra help, I've got you. I've got you covered. All right, this is the margarita chicken with pesto. So I did a kick. Now, I may actually post this on the recipe blog separately because the margarita chicken is already in the blog, but it smells so yummy. Who loves pesto? Like, in the comments, say, I'm a pesto girl. I love pesto. All right, yes. So I'm going to put this in the oven really fast, and then I'm going to ask you guys if you have any questions. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I've got a few minutes because I want to get outside and walk in the backyard. I did not get to walk this morning. It was raining, and I had to go to work really early this morning. My dad had his first new chemo treatment, so we've been at the doctor and, like, just had a lot going on today. So let me throw this in, and I'm going to see if you guys have questions for me. Uh-oh, I forgot I got broccoli in here. We got to make space. Okay, let's see. No, we're not barking. No barking. No barking. No barking. Oh, yes, perfect. All right, I'm going to scooch this right over here. Whoops. And I'm going to see if you guys have questions for me. Let me see what these dogs are up to. I know it's not ready. Shh, shh, shh. I'm sorry. Just go. Goodness. Come here a little bit. Hang on a minute. I gotta get your diaper. I got the old man in the house. He has to wear a diaper. All right, there you go. All right, go get it. Whatever it is, go get it. Okay, so I'm gonna stand outside and see if you guys have any questions for me. We've got some broccoli in the oven. We're roasting some broccoli. And then we've got that chicken, the margarita chicken with a kick. I added some pesto, just a thin layer of pesto. All right. I have left you comments on 2 occasions. Never heard from me. Heidi, are you kidding? I have not checked all of my messages today, and I haven't checked all of the posts from today, but every single day, I do my very best to go back to all of the post comments and respond. So if I missed you, I am so sorry. But they're putting getting started in the comments if you're interested in getting started tips. Simple tips that will create a new lifestyle where you actually feel great. You'll have a little video in there about, yes, you know I love my cheese, Joan. You'll see a little video in there about the drinks that I absolutely adore and love. Every single day I drink them and share them. And if you're just looking for something simple to do, like I love to eat flexible. I love to live flexible. I like to be able to go out to the bingo game last night with my mom and Haley. We had such a great time. I like to be able to go out to the bingo game and not stress about food. Of course, they didn't have any food there, but sometimes, you know, they might have had they actually did have a food truck, but I wasn't hungry. But if I wanted something off that food truck, I don't want to stress about it. Hang on just a second. Frankie! Get over here, Frankie Sue! Frankie Sue! I'm sorry, guys. Frankie Sue, get your butt over here. Come on, let's go in the backyard. Y'all are bad girls. Come on. This dog, y'all. Come on, let's go in the backyard. She's a good dog, but she half listens. Get in that house, girl. Get in that house. Silly. Okay, I'm sorry, I got off track. But anyhow, I like to eat flexible. I don't want to stress about food all the time. What I do every single day makes it easy. Like, you just keep your focus on the things you want to focus on, which for me is carbs. And I want to focus on feeling great. So I always drink my drinks because they're amazing. Not required for success. You can totally eat good and have success. I can help you with that. I want to help you with that. But if you're like me and you need the extra help, I want to help you with those drinks, or at least try them. So if you want getting started tips, just put getting started in the comments. You'll get a little bit of information on my getting started tips that I followed day one and still follow 5 years later. And you'll get a quick video about those drinks if you're interested. So if you've gotten it before, I would love to know how you're doing today. If you've been following my page, I would love to know about your health journey. Like, what success have you seen? I would love to know. Let's share our successes in the comments. I think that would be a great conversation to have. So Vicky, I know you've had some success. I see you on there. I know Vanessa's had some success. So tell us in the comments if you're still here. What success have you seen in your health journey since getting started with this page and or even the drinks? I would love to know so that everyone else can follow and see. So Vanessa is doing the buffalo chicken stuffed peppers with zucchini, squash, mac and cheese. Oh gosh, sounds really good. I know that sounds good because it's delicious. I see there, Annika, I will definitely send you some informations. Susan, do you drink ketones first thing in the morning? I do, Susan, because I love the way they make me feel first thing in the morning. Like, they just get my day started. I feel great, energized, appetite control. Like, I just love them first thing in the morning. You don't have to, though. You can drink them anytime that you need energy, focus, or appetite control. Sandra, that pesto is just a Walmart brand. I look at the back to see what the carb counts are. There is a Rayos brand, and I know it's probably delicious, but it actually had more carbs than the Walmart brand. So I got the Walmart brand. Thank you, Karen, for all those prayers. Please, y'all keep on praying for my dad. Do you drink them first thing in the morning? I just said, Lillian, I think that's Cher. I personally don't eat breakfast very often. That's just me. I love to create fasting windows. So I eat my dinner and then I don't eat again until I'm hungry the next day. So I wake up in the mornings. I have my ketones first thing in the morning. And if I'm hungry at 12, great. But I don't eat just because it's 12 p.m. I don't eat just because it's 8 a.m. I don't eat just because it's 6 p.m. I eat when I'm hungry. So I might eat at 12. I might eat at 1:30. I might not eat until dinner. I eat when I'm hungry, which I think is important because our bodies are not created to eat all the time. Like, yes, I know all of us are different. And if your doctor tells you to eat 6 times a day and you're doing good, perfect. That's good for you. I'm just not that way. If I eat all day, it just makes me hungry all day. So I love to create fasting windows. That's for me, myself, and I love the ketones because they help me with that. They make me not even think about food. So love it, love it, love it. Cynthia said she loves her ketones, can't go in without them. I know it, girl. Rita's got more energy, better focus, weight loss, just feels so much better, appetite control. Love it. Had to tell ladies at the dentist office today how I lost my weight, so I gave them your name and site. Well, thank you, Vanessa. Maria says she loves her ketones, 70 plus pounds lost. Wow, that's amazing. Give her some hearts. Let's give Maria some hearts. I love to look at numbers, but let me just tell you, it is even better to know there's numbers, but then the feeling, like the actual ability to sleep better at night, the ability to be able to move more in the day, the ability to be able to decrease those clothes sizes. I see Cher, can I ask what size clothes? I moved from a size 12 to a 4-6, and I did that, and I've maintained it for 5 solid years, which is amazing for me because I'm a food addict. So I've done this pretty much all my life. This is the one time I was looking for something that would actually help me change. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if you've done this your whole life, it gets exhausting and it's depressing and it's just not good for my mental health. I just literally hated myself. I've been to a place where I just literally hated myself. I was scared to eat, scared to do this, scared to do that because I was tired of this. I was just tired of it. So for 5 years now, I moved from a size 12 to a 4-6 and feel amazing. Claudette says the flavors are amazing. I love it. How do I get the ketones? Angie, if you want information just on the ketones, put NAT in the comments, NAT. If you want getting started tips that you can actually follow along with those ketones, put getting started in the comments and I'll send you a little bit of both. Having rotisserie chicken with Haley's zucchini steak, fake mac and cheese. I love it. Ooh, smoked Gouda. Oh, that is so delicious. Yeah, so Haley come up with this recipe. She called it zucchini mac and cheese. Ricky thinks we're ridiculous for calling zucchini mac and cheese, but it's delicious, guys. It's zucchini and squash, and it's in the recipe blog. If you're looking for my recipes, just go to amyketoqueen.com/recipes, and you'll see all the recipes there. Thank you so much, Jody. My dad is doing well today. The chemo is a crazy thing. The doctor gave us symptoms that he can look forward to having with this chemo, and it was just really weird. I will tell you guys about it. Jody is down 32 pounds since December. Jody, that's insane. Give her some hearts. That is absolutely insane. I mean, December, that's only 3 or 4 months away. So December, January, February, March, April, that is 4 months. That's amazing, Jody. Amazing. Claudette started the 60-hour reboot today. Oh, that's great. How many of these drinks can you have in a day? You can have as many as you want to, Kelly. I normally recommend for new customers to drink 1 a day. Just get on a routine of drinking 1 every single day. You're going to feel great. You're going to love the flavors. And then if you want to increase to 2 a day, awesome. For optimal health, 2 a day is amazing. But you can do 1 a day, and most of my friends do, and they're awesome. How long did it take you to get your ideal weight? God, it's been 5 years ago. I'm gonna think I remember about 8 months. Within my first year, like I truly was transitioning. I was making lots of changes in my habits. I was making lots of changes in my diet. I was drinking my ketones every day. So, I'm going to say 6 to 8 months is what I needed to get where I needed to be. And y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but most people, when they think about a health journey, they just think about weight. Like they want to get to a weight, like they want to see the scale say 130 or the scale to say 120 or the scale to say this or that. I'm just not that. I don't really care about the scale. I truly want to make sure I'm sleeping amazing. I want to make sure I've got tons of energy to have fun in life. I want to make sure I've got a good, clear mind. I want to make sure I'm happy. And yes, I want to make sure I'm in clothes that feel good, that make me feel confident. So I really don't look at the scale a whole lot. I moved from a size 12 to a 4'6", and I'm so happy. This is the happiest I've ever been. And the fact that I've been able to maintain my fat loss and feel amazing. That's the main thing, is just to feel amazing. All right, let me see where them dogs went to. The grass is wet. It's been raining. Any other questions, guys? Hey, Janet, how are you? Oh, no, I can't go out there. It's wet. That grass is wet, and it's time for it to get cut again. I guess I have to. Can I go by how I feel in my clothes? Absolutely. Sam goes by how she feels in her clothes, too. Hey! There's no telling. They just love it out here. All right, I better go to the backyard and grab them. They probably went through the fence. Yes, we got a fence, and the dogs know how to get out. Isn't that fun? So every morning when I'm out there walking, they'll be walking with me for a few minutes, and then they just disappear, and I have to search for them. They love the woods. My dogs are not afraid of the woods, unfortunately. Scares me to death because there's all kinds of critters in the woods. But they love the country. They love living out here in the country. Supposed to get my reboot tomorrow. Yay, Carol. I'm so excited about the reboot. If you guys have never done it before, you're going to love it. It's so awesome. Let's check this out. Oh, yes, it's ready for me, guys. My dinner is ready. Oh, I just fogged up. My dinner is ready, so let me go grab the dogs and get busy eating. Ricky is on his way home. Why 190? I want to weigh 170. Well, great. There's nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. Come here, Frankie Sue. Now she's going to the front yard. Dang kids. I know, Sam. Them dang kids. That's what me and Ricky call them, the kids. I can't remember what we were saying the other night. Justin just laughed at me. I can't remember what we were saying. I said something about, go get the kids. We go get the kids. The kids are getting on my nerves. And Justin just died laughing. He's like, what kids? Well, you know the kids. Frankie, a little bit, and May. All right, guys. I hope you're having a great evening. If I can help you with anything, just let me know. I'm just to grab these kids and get them in the house so I can have my dinner. And I hope y'all have a great night. Just send me a message if I can help. If you want those getting started tips, put getting started in the comments, and I'll get them to you. Guys, bye.